Join us this week as we travel from Dubrovnik to Split and encounter a freak storm on our first morning that threatens to ruin our trip. There's all these little stalls along the road selling local fruit and fruit juices and jams. Campsite a night early because it wasn't quite what we were expecting. So we contacted the campsite at Split and we've been able to get on there for an extra night tonight, so we're happy about that. So the roads in Croatia are excellent, aren't they, so far?
Perfect.
Very different to the Italian roads. We've just topped up with diesel and we've gone through our first toll and that was all successful. We can't use our toll tag in Croatia, so we're having to pay by card. We got used in Spain and France and Italy to using the tag and just going straight through. So we're due to arrive in Split in about 15-20 minutes, I think. And we've got 7 nights there, so we're going to use the time to visit some of the islands and obviously visit Split itself. So we'll catch up with you when we arrive. See you later.
Bye.
Look at those clouds up there. A bit tight, isn't it? Crikey. The campsite's located right on this beach, which is really pretty. And the pool area overlooks the beach with the jacuzzi as well. And this is the restaurant at the campsite. We have just had the most almighty storm. We were forecast for some rain and thunderstorm, but I've never been in a storm like that, so quick and so violent. It took the awning leg out. I mean, you can see everything there. We don't know whether the awning's broken or not. We've managed to get it partly back in. Some things landed on the roof. We don't know yet what damage has been done. So, damage report. We've got away quite lightly, so basically there's a bolt that goes through here that holds this leg onto the awning, and the bolt is sheared off here, so that can be relatively easily replaced. Apart from that, everything's just very dirty, but the sun's out now, so the storm's over. So we're just having a bit of a clean up now. Stu's been on the roof getting all of the pine needles off the top, and as far as we know, we can't see any damage, so I think we got away with it. Good morning.
Morning.
We're visiting Split today. It's still windy after the storm yesterday, but apparently it was worse in Split yesterday with the ferry losing its moorings and it sank another vessel in the port here. But the sun's out and it's nice and cool compared to what we've been used to, isn't it?
It's much more comfortable.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll have a good couple of hours exploring Split and bring you along with us. Just your average Romans hanging around outside the cathedral. This statue is supposed to bring you luck if you rub his foot. So Steve's just going to go and rub his foot now. We're off this evening for something to eat at a local restaurant, so we're taking the bikes. It's all kicking off here, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah,
live
there's a big
music going on
yeah,
on the beach.
on the beach.
I'm not quite sure what's happening. We'll go and investigate that. So we've just arrived at the restaurant. It's just on this sweet little harbour. Just over there, where you can see the trees, is the campsite on the other side of the harbour. And then there's some live music randomly coming from over that direction somewhere. Not quite sure where it's coming from. Cheers!
Cheers.
Is that just what you needed?
Yeah.
The menu all looks really delicious.
Yeah, very good.
I think I'm going to go for the chicken fillet stuffed with cheese and smoked ham with pommes frites. But equally, I like the sound of the tuna steak and the grilled sea bass. I think I'm going to go with the chicken. I forgot, and I started my chicken before I picked up the camera. Steve's got something that we have no idea how to pronounce, but it's a Serbian dish. What is it, Steve?
I can't pronounce it, but it's basically beef with a truffle sauce.
What are we doing this morning, Steve?
We're doing a walking tour of Split.
Very nice. You looking forward to it?
Yes, I am. Hopefully it'll be very knowledgeable and we'll get lots of nice information.
Days staying in Split, what you have seen, what you still have left to see. And when we are done with the tour, we are going to be at the middle of the promenade. And after that, we're going to go to the first medieval street of Split. What happened to the palace after Diocletian died? It was still, for some time, used by the Romans. But very soon, even the Roman Empire did not. North to south communication in Krka and west to east communication in the Command. Of Diocletian's palace, because this area was used for stashing food, olive oil, wine, everything that you didn't need immediately to be used on the upper wall of the palace, as you have on the upper floor. So that's why we know that one of the private chambers on the upper floor used to have this position of the columns, it used to have this height. Of course, the upper floor was more to the street. So it's north to south communication Cardo and west to east the command. So of course this is the interior design of the palace. There's also an official explanation why the red columns are closer to the throne. It's because red always was. The Sphinx is 3,500 years old. The way how we know how old the Sphinx is, it's because on the lower level of it, Egyptologists can recognize the certain tribes that were conquered by a certain Egyptian dynasty. Also, the granite columns, very similar to the ones that I've already shown to you at the main square. You also were talking about already. So the bell tower is the highest one in Dalmatia. It's 57 meters. Definitely worth walking up, although it's a bit steep at the beginning. But later on you have a view of all of the palace, of some of them. I'm going to explain the song that you are going to hear, because I have to see what they're going to sing. And later on I'm going to explain the architecture of the building in here. So the joy. The same thing that happened, the same thing happened also to the sculptures in 31. This area is named the Golden Gate because this was the most important entrance to the palace. The ending of the 18th century. It wasn't only the influence in the architecture, but also in food and also in Paris or something, not actually area of Split. The beginning of the 20th century, Croatia was a part of Austro-Hungarian Empire, so it means that we are now, as I've told you, very close to the building with the green shutters, so that's going to be our last point of our tour. So we are exactly at the promenade once again.
So Steve's queuing for an ice cream that's been recommended from Emiliana's, which is white chocolate and pistachio. So he's looking forward to trying that. Yeah, so you've got your Emiliana. How is it?
It's very good. Good chunks of dried fruit in as well, which
Oh,
is
nice.
really tasty.
Ah, lovely. Good morning. We're on a short journey this morning to Trogir from Split. We've left Split a day earlier than planned, but we did have a day earlier at the beginning, day more at the beginning for me. There was really strong winds still in Split, so it was a bit difficult to get the ferry to Trogir. So we decided to find a campsite nearby, so we can get a water taxi from the campsite into the old town, which will be good fun. We really enjoyed Split, didn't we?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. I was worried after doing Dubrovnik first that Split wouldn't kind of match up, but they're different but equally as beautiful and interesting and have such amazing history, don't they? Both cities, so really good. We did a free walking tour, which was great. If you ever go to cities anywhere in the world, there's always free walking tours and you pay a tip at the end, generally about 15-20 euros in European cities, but they're excellent. The tour guides are always local and full of knowledge, so we actually prefer them to organised tours, don't we?
Yeah.
You still have to pre-book them online, but they're well, the ones we've been on have been really good. So we'll catch up with you when we go to Trogir. We're there this afternoon, just one night, and then we're off to Krka National Park. So we'll catch up later. Bye for now. I don't know whether you can make this out on this video, but you can see where they're quarrying the stone that they use in all the buildings. It's limestone, I think, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah, or sandstone.
Limestone or sandstone, I can't quite remember which, but I know that they've used this stone in the White House, for example, and lots of other famous buildings around the world. You can see the quarrying even clearer from here. We got really lucky with this campsite. Steve's just trying to change our booking at the next campsite so that we can stay here an extra night, because this is where we're parked and this is our view. We've come out for dinner, just a couple of minutes walk from the campsite. We've got this lovely view from our table. Good evening.
Good evening.
We've come out for dinner tonight. It rained earlier, so we were due to go to Trogir, weren't we?
Yeah, I was going to get the water taxi
Yeah.
to Trogir and have an evening meal there, but it's a bit overcast and we didn't want to get stuck in the rain, so we decided to go local and then go to Trogir tomorrow morning.
Yeah. What have you ordered?
I can't pronounce it in Croatian, but it's basically chicken breast stuffed with cheese and ham in a gorgonzola sauce on a bed of rice.
And I've gone for tuna pizza. A bit controversial, being in Croatia and ordering pizza, but it looks really nice, the photos of the pizzas from reviews of this place, so I've gone for it.
Gotta have what you fancy.
Yeah. We'll show you what it's like later.
Yeah.
This looks delicious. So this is tuna pizza.
Tuna pizza.
Yeah, with onions and capers.
It's very nice.
Yeah, it looks lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks lovely.
It looks lovely, yeah. I hope it tastes nice.
Yeah, it will. Delicious.
Cheers.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
We're just giggling, aren't we, Steve? Because people have obviously put their towels down on the beach tonight, ready for tomorrow morning to secure their place, which is hilarious. This is our last night in this beautiful campsite. We've had a fabulous time. Visited Trogir yesterday, got the water taxi. Off to Krka National Park tomorrow. This super yacht's just turned up right outside where Louis is. We're just about to leave this morning.
Then you have reached your destination.
Next week we visit Zadar, spend a day exploring the Plitvice Lakes National Park and cross over the Kirk Bridge to Kirk Island.